225. How do we do that? We're gonna show you today, and in my professional, unprofessional opinion, you just gotta throw a double 3 times, or a double and a turkey, which might be a little tough, depending on where you put them. Obviously, we wanna stay clean. The less frames we don't stay clean, the more times we have to strike. Let's check it out. Let's see how we get it done. Our weapon of choice is going to be the Storm Virtual Energy Blackout. The lanes are getting a little bit tricky, a little bit choppy. So as we go, we're gonna talk about some physical things, some lane play things, and definitely the mental things. A lot of feedback from the 200 video was how much the mental things help, and it's just not something that you think about too often when you're bowling. So hopefully these tips will help you out. We got a little lucky there. We're still trying to figure out the lanes. Let's say we just got done with practice and that was kind of our feeler, you know, get the nerves out of the system. Because we get that, you know, even professionals that get out there under the lights, we're bowling for PBA titles, you just get a little bit of nerve. So definitely when you get a good break like that, you get a little loose. What are we thinking now? It's frame number 2. We struck in the first frame. We went a little light. It wasn't our best shot. We're just gonna try to make a better one. Not overthinking things. We're not thinking about trying to throw a double. We're just trying to throw the best shot possible because we can only influence how good we throw the shot. We cannot influence the result. The more we focus on the results, the more it takes away from our ability to make good shots. All right, so much better shot. Ball was in a completely different area code, but that's a little closer to what we wanted. And like I said, we need 3 doubles or a double and a triple, a turkey for all the bowling purists out there. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. We have a double. We're not thinking about a 3-bagger. We're not thinking about a turkey. Going through our process, lining up in the same spot, keeping our thoughts simple. Another really good shot. That's all we have to think about. So now we have our 3-bagger, and as we're going, I don't want you to think about what you need to get the score, because once you get it, you let off the gas a little bit. And let's say we get our triple, we go 9 spare right here in the 4th frame, we get another double. Now we're thinking, we just gotta stay clean. Then we'll bowl 220 for the first time. It's not what you want. You always wanna think about how much can I get, and I wanna reach for the stars. But the most important thing you need to think about is 1 shot at a time. What can I do right now to get the best result possible? Just keep influencing it. Bonus, we got 4. Honestly, I'm not really sure how the math adds up now, but we're looking really good. Let's say your ball's taking a little while to get back. Now you start thinking a little too much. You're looking at the scoreboard. Man, I'm perfect through 4. I can bowl 300. That is the worst possible thing you can do. Normally that happens when you get the front 6, 7, 8. That is death, because the second you think about that, now you have these thoughts in your mind that shouldn't be there. So now it's taking energy away from what we're trying to accomplish again. Make the best shot possible every time. Focus on the task at hand, and that will always be the case. So maybe we got a little excited. Maybe we started thinking about 300. Gas that one. Now we're looking at the 278. It's not the easiest spare. It's really easy to just take that 2-8 back. My move here would be maybe 3 back to the right, throw it a little slower. We try the best we can, execute the best shot. If we don't get the result we want, we just have to be okay with it and move forward. We're still in a really good spot to shoot 220. That happens. I executed that about the best I could have. Maybe I should have moved 1 more board. Whatever the case is, we let that go because there's nothing we can do about it. We stay clean here, we bowl 2 teens. So now we need a double. So we get back on track. We just throw the best shot possible. What can happen sometimes when we miss long or we go high, we overcompensate. We do the opposite, which is why it's really important to focus on what you're doing, focus on your process, just go to the next shot and make a good one. Because I guarantee you, we get up there, we 2-8, we're thinking, man, I gotta catch this one more, man, I gotta hook it more, man, I gotta throw it a little slower. Most times, we'll overdo it. We'll miss left, throws our timing off. Whatever the case is, we're not gonna make the best shot possible. So we always wanna try to just make the best shot we can. So fortunately, we threw a really good shot there. Now we're just gonna get up there, try to do it again.
All right, guys, I wanna tell you real quick about our brand new merch on dynastybowl.com. It's not your typical bowling merch. You can get athletic bowling wear, kind of wherever you want. We wanna come out with bowling streetwear. We've got jackets, oversized tees, hoodies, sweats, and an important thing to note is that these are oversized heavyweight clothes. In all the pictures that you see on screen, I'm wearing only size small, but it fits like a large, extra large. So go to dynastybowl.com. You can get 15% off any order over $60 and free shipping on any order over $99. So head to the link below, check it out. You're gonna love it, I promise.
All right, now we're in position. We just got to stay clean again. Now I'm telling you how to do it, but I'm also telling you how to do it without thinking about how to do it, if that makes sense. One more good shot. Not the best. All right, so it's a little left. We're still in a good spot. We still have plenty of paper. We can get there. We should know how to pick this up because we left it once before. Absolutely aced it. So we're gonna make the same move. We're not overthinking anything. 7 pin's not there, not a problem. We're gonna move that 3 back to the right off of our strike shot. Just try to throw it a little slower. It was a little close, but mission accomplished. Might have been a little too slow, but that could also be an indicator that the lanes might be changing. Moving back to the right, seeing a little more hook. Maybe I'm thinking, I just gotta throw it to the hook instead. These are all the things that are happening in my head. Picking up information. As you start to go through the ranks in the game, you gotta pick up on the little things. Information is king in bowling, and you gotta keep tabs on what's going on with the lanes so you can make the best decisions possible. We're just gonna try to make another good shot. Ooh, all right, so we're still alive. We can bowl 232, so now we need a double and count. But first we need the spare. Again, task at hand. What do we need to do? We gotta get the spare first. Because if we don't pick up the spare, 225 is gone. Go through your process, get up there, execute the way you know how. We're in position, we got the spare. Another tip I have, and it's more of a thought process thing. Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. You don't go into league and go, I was terrible. Or you don't go in there and you were just great. Everything happens for a reason, and you set yourself up for that. So whatever happens that night, you know, even if it's things that you don't even think about, you can't control, ball reaction might be great, you bowl a huge score. Ball reaction might not be very good. Don't have the tools to do what you need to do. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you don't throw it the best every single time. You gotta set yourself up for success. But right now, we need a double. So I'm just thinking, again, best shot possible right now. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, try again next time. All right, we got the first one. Now you might be feeling a little bit of pressure here. We gotta overcome it at some point. All you can do is try your best to think about what you can control. Take a deep breath and go through your process and do the same thing. Got the second one, but the job is not done. Anything can happen. Got to keep your head down and just get it done. You need 3, and if you haven't bowled 225 before, the nerves are going. You might think it's done, but the second you think it's done, that's when all the bad things happen. So it's not over until she sings. So if you really want the 225, the best thing you could do, if you're good at throwing it straight, chuck it down the middle. You want to lock in that 225. If you're going for a new PR, I say you go for it. You go for as many pins as possible. My dad taught me to always try to knock down as many pins as possible at all times. Unless you're playing low ball, then that is not the name of the game. Just make a good shot and we'll call it a day. Got all 10, 232, there's your new PR. That's your bowl 225. If you guys are interested in learning a little more about bowling, and you want to reach 225 more often than not, howtobowl.com is a course where we provide information, boundless information to help you master your game. Thanks for watching.